I visited one of my favorite places, 100 Famous Views of Edo, painted by Hiroshige Ando, to see what the scene looks like today. 048 Suidobashi Bridge and Surugadai Hill is a picture seen from the west of Juntendo University, almost west-southwest from the Kanda River edge opposite Motomachi Park, about halfway between the current Ochanomizu station and Suidobashi station. Please check the location first on Applemap. I added a red gradation to the place where I think Hiroshige's viewpoint is. At the time, the area bordered by the Kanda River was called Koishikawa to the north and Surugadai and Ogawamachi to the south. The Kanda River is a man-made river that was created in the Edo period to prevent flooding in the Nihonbashi River basin by cutting through the Hango Plateau and allowing water to flow directly into the Suidobashi River. The Kanda River is officially the Kanda-josui, which started from Minakoshira Pond and joined the Zampukuji River, Myoshoji River and Hanazono River to bring drinking water to Edo. This is the green channel on the map. So, to be precise, the current Kanda River was the channel for the surplus water after the intake. The mainstream of the Kanda waterworks flowed from the Sekiguchi washing were along the edge of Mijiro-dai and Kahinata-dai, across the Mito residence in Koishikawa, over the Kanda River in a flume, and through a tunnel in Surugadai to supply water to the interior of Edo Castle and the townhouses in Kanda and Nihonbashi. The bridge over the Kanda River that was built upstream was called Suidobashi. It was about 10 meters downstream from the current Suidobashi. Hiroshige also painted a picture from a little further downstream, including the gutter of the aqueduct. This is the painting on the left. You can see that the gutter is quite large and quite magnificent. The aqueduct can also be seen in the distance. The mountain with pine trees on the left is Surugadai. The painting on the right is Hiroshige II's depiction of the Ochanomizu area without any pictorial exaggeration. Except for Mount Fuji, the rest of the city may have actually looked like this. The casual gestures of the citizens of Edo make it look more realistic. Now let's take a closer look at the actual Hiroshige painting. The first thing you will notice is the large carp streamer in the middle. So you can see that this painting was done right around the time of Tango no Seku, Boys' Festival. It was not until the Edo period that carp streamers, which were used to celebrate the growth of boys and pray for their health, became popular, and it seems to have been a custom only in the Kanto region. At first, it was a picture drawn on a banner, then it became a paper streamer, and around the middle of Edo period, it became a cloth streamer as we see today. However, they were not colorful like the ones we see today, but only black true carp. Speaking of May banners, it seems that throughout Japan, family crests were first drawn on a flat banner, and then names, samurai pictures, helmets, armor, carp climbing waterfalls, stalak rocks, etc. were drawn and hung. In addition, only samurai were allowed to have banners. Helmets, armors, and shokisama eventually developed into May dolls. It is said that Shokisama was the god who purged the illness of Emperor Xuanzong of Tang Dynasty, and was believed to have the power to ward off evil. If you look closely at the painting, you can see that the town in this painting is almost entirely a samurai town, as there are many banners with two crests and both father's and mother's sides dyed out. On the Suidobashi Bridge, a daimyo parade is passing by, and on the slope at the lower right, there is a man holding a decorative, raised helmet, perhaps a gift for the first day of the first boys' festival. Fuji is depicted at the far end of the painting, and on the left side of the snow-capped mountain, right around the back of the carp streamer, is the Taisuman Gate of Edo Castle. This gate is located on the slope from Kuudanshida, which crosses over to the current Budokan, beside Yasukuni Shrine. I actually went to this location. Please see the enlarged map for a better understanding of the location. Hiroshige's viewpoint is indicated by the red gradation. I also covered it with an old map of the time. At the end of the gradation, you can see that there is a forest of samurai residences of bannermen such as Matsuudera Shuruga no Kame and Matsuudera Sanuki no Kame. The townhouses are only clustered around what is now Kuudenshida. First, I went to this Hiroshige's viewpoint. The right bank of the Kanda River is the JR Kyosoba line. The current Suidobashi bridge is slightly peeking out on the right edge. There is a monument at the place where the Kanda Josui flume used to be. This is a photo from the viewpoint looking down the road towards Suidobashi. On the right is the Tokyo Metropolitan Kojei High School. This is a picture of the road going up toward Ochanomizu from the viewpoint. Juntendo University and Tokyo Medical and Dental University are visible. This is a picture of the other side of the Kanda River from the viewpoint. In front are Tokyo Designer Gakuen and Bethany Francais. This is a picture of Korakuen Garden, looking down the hill from the viewpoint. Now it is Yunchi and Tokyo Dome, but at that time the whole area was Midori Ono's residence, including Koishikawa Korakuen Garden afterwards. In Koishikawa Korakuen, a waterfall was built using water from the Kanda Waterworks. I looked up the hill from Saikachi Slope on the other side of the river. The pods that gave this slope its name had just withered and fallen. Of course, they must have been planted recently. On the other side of the river, on Saikachizaka, there was also an informational word about the Kanda Josui flume. I tried to fit the current photo into Hiroshige's painting. The perspective is a little lower, so the atmosphere is completely different. So I combined Apple's street view with a photo from Skytree to create a picture that looks like it. The white roof on the lower right is Suidobashi Station. The painter Hiroshige was originally from a samurai family, and was born into a family of firefighters. Perhaps because of this, fire watchtowers often appear in Hiroshige's paintings. Two small fire watchtowers can be seen in the center of the painting. This painting was published exactly 1.5 years after the Great Ansei earthquake. Although the damage to the city was not serious, the earthquake caused a great deal of anxiety in the city of Edo. Please take a look at this carp and its streamers swimming leisurely in the sky. The city of samurai families also did their best to welcome the new summer with Tango no Saku. I wonder if this is what Hiroshige was trying to convey through this painting. Now, take another look at the last picture I inserted. It is indeed a picture of a developing Tokyo, but is it really a city that is working hard and has a bright future? Is it really a symbolic city of Japan that has recovered from the many disasters that have passed by? I'm not so sure.